special modes are cool, but the thing that I don't like about them is like I spend so much time tweaking my character, and then I get into a mode like this and I can't use my character.
Yeah,
Stuff.
you need to have like certain setup, like for each mode. You need to have like your hunted guy, you need to have your crank guy.
Yeah, I feel like that might be good, although you can't swap squad members on the fly.
Yeah. So Hitman asks about dynamic elements in Ghosts, like for example, a tree that kind of falls down. Like, are there things you can really interact with in these maps in the multiplayer? Like, you know, not the destruction level of like Frostbite, but are there like interactive kind of objects and things that change as the fight goes on?
Yeah, there are some preset things that that you can adjust.
Like, can you blow up a car in the street and, like, use that to kill a dude? I mean, of course, you can shoot out windows and things like that, but...
yeah, well, you can do stuff like that, but there are, like, trees that you can knock over, but it's all, like,
Did
preset.
you just hit that guy with a throwing knife?
Yeah, I did. You can knock over some trees, and there are certain things that you can interact with, but it's all, like, few and far between, and it's not, like, completely... levolutionized, you know. It's just very specific things that have been preset as, yes, this is something you can interact with. And there's only one map that you can do like really deep level of customization in, and that's not even, it's just swapping the Paladin strike zone from it being a really nice looking area to a bombed out place. And I mean, it's pretty good still, but
so Lesson Zero brings up the Joystiq review for Battlefield 4.
Oh my god, I just got a knife from across like the map. That was amazing.
Which
sorry.
was
you'll see that in a second, kids.
Yeah, so that was me. I was the one who reviewed Battlefield 4, and yes, the PS4 version is pretty close to the PC. I mean, I run it Ultra on my PC, and it looks amazing, but like some of the things just didn't lose any crispness over coming to the PS4, like the lighting in particular, a lot of the textures, and you know, the frame rate, and just like 64 players in a console game match is just so good.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to playing that on console. I feel like that's a mouse and keyboard game for me, though. This is definitely a controller game for me.
Yeah,
like, there's no bones about it.
I absolutely agree. But yeah, Battlefield 4 on PS4 is it's a purdy game.
Yeah, it certainly does look it. I mean, I'm playing on Ultra on PC, and it's pretty fantastic. So,
yeah.
So this mode is fun. Oh man, I'm just like ranking it up here. I like this mode. It's a good. Oh, that dude threw a knife, missed, and then shot me in the back because he sucks. This is a fun mode, but I tend to sort of shy away from these kinds of like party modes and focus more on the vanilla stuff. Like I like my domination mode, I like my TDM. I like also Kill Confirmed. I think is still a really fun mode, and for that reason, I kind of like Search and Destroy. Although Search and Rescue, I should say, because Search and Rescue can also get a little. It gets a little crappy when you keep dying. Oh man, that guy hit me with a knife. Pretty good. I will say also, a huge disappointment for me in this version of the game, in current gen versions of the game, and I didn't mention this in the review, but they removed theater mode. You can no longer capture or stream or record your awesome sessions. If you get like an awesome kill, then hopefully you were already recording, because there's just nothing.
Yeah, I mean, it is kind of sad to lose that feature, I would say, but I think most of the people who are kind of in the community, who are dedicated and who are like capturing footage and stuff, they're streaming it regularly, so like, yeah, those things are going to get caught on tape, but yeah, it's unfortunate that you can't just like go back to your last match and find that cool moment.
Yeah, because like I'm glad I was streaming when I hit that guy from the knife from way beyond the other side of the map, because there's just no way I could have been able to capture that moment any other way.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's disappointing. I feel like that has a lot to do with the fact that the next gen already has that stuff baked into the hardware level. Like, you can stream from the Xbox One dashboard, or you could stream from, you know, the PlayStation 4 dashboard. So they don't need to license the API from Twitch now. They don't have to give Twitch any money because it's already built into the system, which sucks. So there you go. That's this is Hunted. If people want to keep, this is one of the new
Oh, somebody up top there. Oh, nice. Rocket to the face.
Got a rocket to the face. So if anyone wants to see any other mode or map or anything specific, if we can show it to you, we'll definitely try. If you want to see the chem strike and how it changes the map, I would suggest that you... Oh boy. I would suggest that you watch our video preview that has that in action. You can see what that looks like. I mean, it's still fun. It's still a solid Call of Duty entry, but there were a few things that I felt like that were lacking in terms of innovation and creativity. I feel like Black Ops 2 started setting some good lofty goals for the franchise. You know, it has a lot of interesting ideas. Not the concept wasn't, you know, perfectly executed on all of them, but it was doing some new stuff, and I felt like they took some really good risks. And Infinity Ward doesn't do that with this. It feels like sort of a by the numbers, solid entry. I mean, even you know, a bare bone or like a by the numbers entry of Call of Duty is still a pretty solid game. I mean, it runs well. It looks pretty good. I mean, the multiplayer's still fun. So it's hard to complain too much about it.
Yeah. Foben agrees with you, though. He says, yeah, I feel like Black Ops 2 started to make some forward strides that Infinity Ward ignored, which is disappointing. So.
Well, and again, we don't know if they ignored it or if, you know, they were probably already deep in development of this game by the time Black Ops 2 was being wrapped up. So it's hard to just scrap everything and start a brand new game when you have, you know, an annual schedule.
Right, right.
So we might see some new stuff for the next Call of Duty game. If they make a next Call of Duty game, do you think they're going to announce... They haven't announced another Call of Duty, but I'm going to go ahead and assume they're making another one.